Hi, I'm Lon Kiefer, also known as Doc, the Defender of Caregivers. This moment with Doc is called So You're Not a Caregiver. Randy Pausch started his last lecture by saying, "My dad always taught me that when there's an elephant in the room, introduce them." If you listen to and read much of the information provided here at Defender of Caregivers, you realize that we put a lot of emphasis on the Myers-Briggs description of a caregiver. Well, here's the elephant in the room. Myers-Briggs, it doesn't really matter. Myers-Briggs is accepted as the industry standard of personality testing, and we used it to get our Enter-Training one-man show, Defending the Caregiver, approved nationally for continuing education credits for professional nurses. But it doesn't mean our world revolves around Myers-Briggs. If you took the personality test from Myers-Briggs, you may have discovered that you're not a caregiver. No worries. There are two kinds of caregivers. Some caregivers are born into the role naturally. Others are born with an E into it by accepting the role and bearing the responsibility to care for others. Aristotle said, "You are what you repeatedly do." And Popeye said, "I am what I am." Aristotle and Popeye have been around a lot longer than Myers-Briggs. So you are what you are, or you are what you do. It's the old nature versus nurture question. Are you a born caregiver, or were you born into caregiving? Either way, you are a caregiver. And as a caregiver, you either naturally or necessarily spend much of your time thinking, caring about, and caring for others. And sometimes you do this at your own expense. You might be a caregiver if you don't need advice on how to take care of yourself. You need permission. You need time. As a caregiver, you take responsibilities seriously. You value security and stability. You anticipate the needs of others, and in the end, all you really want is to be appreciated for who you are and what you give. If any or all of this sounds like you, well, you might be a caregiver, no matter what Myers-Briggs says. Here at Defender of Caregivers, we recognize how special you are. We're here to help you honor yourself as you care for others. My name is Lon Kiefer, also known as Doc, the Defender of Caregivers. Thanks for listening, and thanks for caring.